Alright, today we're going to be testing out this brand new Skyhighcaraudio FXB 10-inch subwoofer. Now, Skyhighcaraudio released a whole bunch of subwoofers. They have a huge lineup, all the way from entry-level subs all the way to advanced, high power, like 5,000 watt subwoofers. So they got something for everybody. Now, this specific one we have is their pretty entry-level. So again, 1,000 watts RMS. It's got around 30 millimeters of X-Max, so still has a lot of throw, a good amount of motor force, and we're going to be putting it in this Civic. And the recommended box for this subwoofer is around 1.5 cubic feet tuned to 32 hertz, but luckily I have a box that is just that size. Now, this one, before we had in the Civic, it was a Trinity Audio, I think it's an M10. Now this is a 2,000 watt RMS subwoofer. So this FXB lineup is going to be way better for the people that are running stock electrical systems without having to upgrade to another battery or a high output alternator. So with this build, I'm trying to keep the stock electrical system. I don't really want to do a second battery, and the one that's under the hood is pretty small. Alright, so stock battery is a Group 51R, so pretty small. But anyways, back to the Civic. So I bought a whole bunch of different size subwoofers, but they're all around that 800 to 1500 watt RMS range, so that I can decide which one I want to put in the GTR. But we're going to test them all in the Civic first. Now this Trinity Audio M10 is a lot bigger than the FXB 10, but let me bring them next to each other. So obviously the Trinity Audio M10 is going to be better for your bigger builds with a lot of amplifier power, but the FXB 10 is going to be better for your everyday builds, so a lot more common to use, and these only go for $245 right now, whereas the Trinity Audio M10 I believe is just under $500. But I still have a few of these left, so if you need some, let me know. I could get you a good deal. With these two subs next to each other, you can easily tell that they're for completely different applications. So with the M10, you can see this very wide surround, and the FXB10 is a bit more narrow surround. So the wider surround is typically going to do better on the low end frequencies. So the narrow surround is going to sound a lot more balanced throughout the frequency range. So it's going to have a smooth transition from lows to highs, typically. But every subwoofer is a little different, so we'll see how this one does. But yeah, if you guys want any of the Sky High subs they have, there's a whole list, but I could get any of them you need, so just let me know. Oh, also I forgot to mention, this FXB 10 is around 30 pounds, whereas the Trinity Audio M10 was 60 pounds. So this is a lot easier to load than the M10. Alright, we got the sub wired up, and it is a dual 2, and we are wired in parallel, so we are wired at 1 ohm to the amp. Now this mounting diameter is a little bit narrower than the M10, as you can see here, so I just turned the sub slightly to the side so that I can drill new holes. Alright, all screws are in. Let's see how it sounds. I do have the battery charging right now because this car's been sitting for a few weeks, so the battery's dead, but we'll still see how it sounds. Alright, I'm gonna mute all my mids and highs so that we don't get copyrighted for anything, so only bass frequencies are going to be heard. Okay, let's see, and we're gonna set a flat response. Alright, Alright, overall it sounds really good. I mean, I can tell you right now it's taking way more than 1,000 watts, so even with it being on lower power, it still sounds good. I'm really impressed with it because it already sounds good and I'm not even pushing the sub yet, because we haven't even reached nowhere near X max. We're only about maybe 15 millimeters, so halfway. So I highly recommend the sub. Just need one, just hit me up. I'll get you a good deal on whatever you need. Alright, sorry for the quick ending of the video. It was so hot outside that I kind of just got frustrated and I was sweating like crazy, as you could probably tell on the last clips. But overall, the subwoofer sounded really good. I'd highly recommend it, and for it to only be $245, I mean, it's a steal. So let me know if you guys want one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.